So what was it like for you growing up?
Playing football was the biggest thing for me. I mean, as you know, it's the big dream, and it's completely new generation now, I think, with yours. I think the passion for the game and the love for the game is the same, even though maybe with the pressure of social media and everything around, all the surroundings, it's going to be a bit tougher, I think, for you than it was for me.
Yeah, I think, for me growing up in such a great team, it was quite difficult at times because, social media nowadays, they try and slate young kids and things, so I think I had to not pay too much attention to that and just try to concentrate.
I also believe that social media plays a big role, to be honest, and in my time it was not that big as it is now in your time. I mean, you're growing up with it, and me, I'm nearly 30, and I'm still like, I don't really need it in my life. It's part of it, but I don't really need it, So I think that makes already a huge difference, I would say. For me growing up, like being 17, 18, 19 years old, the most important thing was always family, especially my parents during that time, like the closest family, my brother who was older than me. So they were kind of the psychologist, I would say, for myself. So Phil, going through lockdown, who was kind of the most important person for you, to keep you positive?
Nowadays you can obviously FaceTime my parents, which is really good, but it was quite hard because you can't go around to the house. And
yeah, for me it was kind of similar. I mean, I'm in a different country. I don't know many people apart from the people from the club. I have one friend over here who I saw also during lockdown, who was staying with me. The fact that I've spent a lot of time on my own and without family and friends during lockdown just showed me how important it is to have your loved ones close to you. And I'm still maybe not the best person in terms of communication, like especially calling or FaceTiming or whatever. But in that time I was so much on the phone, talking especially to my parents, then to my brother, whose wife just gave birth to a little daughter.
Becoming a father is special, Say you have a bad game or something and you come back and see your little one smiling, it makes you think there's more to life, and definitely brings the best out of me, and to always see him smiling and things, it just makes me more happier. And
it's very important, not just in our lives, I think in everybody's life, and that's why I'm maybe a little bit jealous for your situation, because you have your girlfriend, you have your child at home, and it's way easier than for me, going home and having not anybody there.
Yeah.
So sometimes having bad games, bad moments, and then still when you're home you have still a lot of time to think about these kind of things. How easy is it for you to talk about mental health?
For me, I trusted in people to tell people my problems, and some people really struggle with speaking to someone, and I definitely think and advise people to speak up, because you feel much better, and yeah, it makes you more happier when you bring it out and people can help you.
I think it's a human being thing, like you always prefer speaking about stuff that is more positive. And when it comes to mental health, I've learned that, talking about difficult stuff or problems, issues, makes me personally always feel, released afterwards. I feel like I'm lighter right now, I've lost weight.